Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to the final game of the Season 4 NAGA season. Before we do get started, want to give a big thank you to everyone who's been supporting the channel throughout the season and beyond, to all our community members, subscribers to the channel. We thank you very, very much. And especially wanted to shout out E and Cole for their assistance in recording and commentating games throughout the season. Their help is greatly appreciated. They are a huge part of the reason why I'm still here. Because if I didn't have the help, I probably would have given up a long time ago, but they have stepped in ever so graciously and provided the support that we need to keep the league running and keep it an entertaining experience for you guys. And thank you to everyone. Thank you also to Dino for his creativity in making our uniforms. I know he's been busy making some new GFL threads for our new teams coming up, but also has made a couple of the NAGA uniforms, including Louisville's, who you will see today, and recently some San Antonio remakes, so he's actually made both teams' uniforms. So you get to see those on the field today. And, yeah. If I didn't shout you out, just know that you are appreciated. And we look forward to developing this league. Of course, we are expanding for next season, so we will have slots for 8 new owners, or 8 new teams. San Antonio, an 85% chance to win. Both teams having top 5 rush defenses and top 5 rush offenses. Both the passing offenses not too hot. They are both bottom 3 in the league. And Louisville having the much better passing defense, led by Darius Mobley at corner. Both teams would blowouts to get to this point. Louisville handling Virginia Beach 36-10. San Antonio blowing out Sacramento 41-13. But the two winners of those games clashing here for a chance at history. This is San Antonio's 3rd Jugan Bowl in the past 3 years. They're looking to get into the win column for the 2nd time in their franchise's history. Louisville's 1st Jugan Bowl in their franchise history. And it will be Jake Britton to lead his troops out. Scooter Wallace lined up in the backfield. It'll be Britton to throw. He will be sacked on the first play. It is Percy Bowen getting involved. Bowen, the 2nd string defensive tackle. Got a huge upgrade in this playoff, so we'll expect to see a lot more of him. Wallace on the run, and Michael Wells making that tackle. Got banged up a bit. He'll come out for a couple of plays. 3rd down and 16 now for Britton. He'll throw deep. Has a man. It's dropped. That was Shakir Burns coming back from an injury that had kept him out for a few weeks. And they'll be forced to punt. Roush on to punt. David Barrett to return it. Ryan Davis taking the field here. Ramon Gooden in the backfield. Expect to see a lot of both number 1s today. The featured running backs for both teams, Gooden and Wallace. 1st and 10, toss play to Gooden. This is where he can get a bit dangerous. Mobley on the tackle along with Buford Jr., number 6, in there as well. Gooden leading the league in rushing yards, 1475, along with 8 touchdowns. Gooden on the carry, flag down. It will be a hold on the tight end, Michael Bruno, who is going to see some more action today because Trevor Robertson is not able to go in this one. Had a concussion last game against Sacramento, and that will keep him out for this game. Davis under pressure. He'll go down for the sack. That is veteran linebacker Kenny Andrews, former Richmond Rocket, bringing him down. It'll be 3rd and long for San Antonio now. Davis over to throw, has Boykin deep, and he'll miss him. That'll fall incomplete as he tried to hit his number 1 receiver. He'll be forced to punt. Zach McQueen on to punt it away. Waiting for this will be Buford Jr. He'll be stopped after a short return. Louisville gets it at the 33. Take a look at Jake Britton's passing stats throughout this season. Under 50% completion, only 9 passing touchdowns. Granted, most of their touchdowns came via the ground game. 47.1% completion, 2,044 yards, and again 9 TDs and 4 picks for Jake Britton, the former Raleigh Royal. Britton to throw left side, caught. That is Milton Leggett, and that is just short, and I mean just short of the first down, probably by less than an inch. Yikes. Britton sends tight end Brett Miller in motion. They toss it to the right side, and he'll be stuffed. That is DeMarcus Poole on the stop, the number 1 defensive tackle for San Antonio. Roush to punt again. Barrett will return it once more. He'll be stopped by Griffin right at the 19, so no offense really being generated by either team here, which we kind of expected, to be quite honest. Gooden hitting the outside edge, and there's some offense for you. First down for San Antonio, as that one's good for 14. Davis now out of the pistol. He'll hand it off to Gooden again. This time breaks a tackle. Buford Jr. there for the stop, but the first down is picked up as Buford Jr. is now banged up. Second player to get injured while making a tackle. That's not too good. Hopefully that does not speak to poor grass conditions here, as Mobley takes down Devon Bronson there for the loss of 3. 4 receivers in the game, still in the pistol. Bronson, handoff, and that will be a tackle by Jonte Harris, the number 1 outside linebacker for Louisville. 3rd and 10 now. Davis in the empty backfield. Looking to throw, has a man. It's Boykin for the first. Tackle made by Curtis Green. That gets him to within enemy territory at the 45. Just under 4 minutes to play in the first. Handoff here to Gooden. Breaks 1 tackle, but again, it's Green who will wrap him up as he'll sit for a bit. Trayvon Hobson, the backup linebacker, will get a down or 2. 2nd and 8 with McCloskey in motion. Toss it his way. Bronson, he'll be stuffed. Sam Brown coming in as Buford Jr. finally makes his way back into the game, as he will reassume his safety spot. 3rd and 9. Go! Davis looking deep here. Caught. It's Ahmad Banks. And it's about time they got him involved. Banks, such an important part of the offense. Former Memphis Liberty and Sacramento Express. Davis looking, left side, caught, fullback John Calabresi with the catch. Good gain of 5. San Antonio inside the red zone here, looking to score first. Gooden stuffed on the play again. Sam Brown on the tackle, and he'll actually be marked short of the line to gain. This is a big opportunity for Louisville to hold San Antonio here and perhaps have them escape with 3. Gooden gets the outside edge, and he'll almost go into the end zone. Again, it's Sam Brown saving a touchdown that time, as Pendley will come into the game here. Assume that single high safety spot. Bronson now in the game. 1st and goal. Hand off to Bronson, and that will not go very far. Michael Varnado, the veteran defensive end, former Mountaineer, will handle that. 2nd and goal now at the 4, and that'll push him back even further as it's a false start on McCloskey. Under a minute to go. No score, but San Antonio knocking on the door. 2nd and goal. Davis toss play. Gooden. And he'll be stopped by Green, who gets out there in time. Got most of that penalty yardage back. 3rd and goal now at the 6. Davis gonna look end zone here. He has a man. It's caught. Touchdown. Ahmad Banks. And San Antonio cashes in and scores first here in Jugan Bowl IV. Fannensteel's kick is up and good. And that is how we end the first quarter. San Antonio on the board, 7-0. First and 10, new drive for the Kings. Scooter Wallace, if he broke that tackle, he may have had a touchdown. Wow. That was very close to being dangerous. 2nd down and 7. They'll hand it up to Wallace again, and there go that man again, Matt McDonough, as Kevon Taylor gets hurt. Matt McDonough, the cornerstone of this defense. Meanwhile, Shakir Burns cannot get on the same page as James Bossy now goes down. Another 3 and out here for Louisville. Things are not looking good for their offense, especially their run game. Scooter Wallace has really not gotten going at all. And Zaire Barrett on the return. New drive for the Fighters. We'll begin with a Davis throw. Deep caught. Cedric Vaughn. One of the most underrated slot receivers in the league. Cedric Vaughn coming in the clutch for San Antonio. As one play gets him inside the 25. Davis to throw again under pressure this time. He'll go down. That is Terrell Paddock. Acquired in a trade from Sacramento earlier this year. Davis again, another pressure and another sack. That time it's Charles Thurston. So this defensive line really finding the answer. As 2 straight sacks, it's with 3rd and 25. Davis again, pressure again. This time it's going to be picked off, but hold on, there's a flag down. It'll be a defensive holding, so that'll nullify everything. As Trey Edwards gonna have to go back to playing defense for a second. Oh, man. What we thought would be the turning point in this game gets bailed out. Oh, I almost thought they picked it again. But they did not, as men. That was interesting, to say the least. He does not get credit for a pick with that, by the way, since it was nullified by the penalty. Meanwhile, Gooden going to go for 6 there to bring up a 3rd and 4. And a chance for San Antonio to keep the drive going. Davis, play action, incomplete. I believe that was Edwards in coverage. And that will be a field goal attempt upcoming for Pfannenstiel. Kick is right down the middle. So instead of turning the ball over back to Louisville, San Antonio escapes that threat and comes away with 3. And Louisville now back to work on offense, looking to be a little bit more successful than some of their last drives. They have 2 tight ends and the fullback Chris Murray in the game. They go lead dive to Wallace. And there's a broken tackle. There's a first down, as that is good for a 13-yard gain. It'll bring in Jesse Lane. He's been around. He was on Albuquerque for a little bit. Spent time, I believe, with Virginia Beach, if I'm not mistaken. Or am I just not... No, Memphis, sorry. Memphis. Another Atlantic Conference team. But yeah, he was with Memphis for a little bit and has now found himself on Louisville. Tackle for loss there by Kyle Kiefer. 3rd and 11 now for the Kings. Britton deep shot. Brett Mayer in double coverage. Okay. Oh, Jesse Lane is out for the game. That's tough. That is really tough. They do have Jarvis Malone as their 3rd string. Uh-oh. Okay. That was a little bit scary. I thought that was easily going the other way. But nope. 2nd and 10. Handoff. Wallace. Not far. As Cairo Trotter shoots through that gap, and here comes Malone into the ball game. 3rd and 8. Gonna go to the air here is Britton. Let's see what he does. They go deep. They get picked off by Tremaine Ball in some sort of acrobatic contortion. Oh my gosh. And there are no flags. Turnover here as San Antonio gets the ball back, as that was outstanding. Good in 9 for 63 after picking up 6 with that run. 2nd and 4. Hand off again to Gooden. Breaks the tackle of Mobley. Buford Jr. there for the 2nd layer. First down regardless. Just over 3.5 to go first half. Davis looking. Gonna go deep here to Banks. It's incomplete. Bronson on the kick, trying to shoot up the middle. Pendley there for the stop, I think. No, was it 57 or 27? It may have been Randy Wilkins. I may have misspoke there. Oops. Good. That is for sure Wilkins on the tackle. Maybe it was 27. Maybe Pendley is playing. Is he playing slot corner? Yeah. Okay, so it probably was. I forgot Pendley is playing slot corner now instead of safety. So Davis Gonna go deep. Incomplete. Trying to hit Bronson out of that backfield. Just couldn't connect. 2nd down and 10 now for the Fighters at their own 35. Gooden take his offensive line with him on that. Penley this time with the tackle. Louisville calls their first of the 3 timeouts in the half. Looking to conserve some clock and perhaps get this ball back here. 3rd and 4. Caught. 1st down by Boykin. Louisville not electing to use their timeout here. 2-minute warning will hit. And that'll basically act as a free timeout there. 1st and 10 near midfield for the Fighters. Remember, they do get the ball at the start of the 2nd half as well. So if they score here and score it again, this game could get really out of hand quickly. 2nd and 8. Davis looking deep. Oh, almost picked by Wilkins, I believe. But Gooden coming down with that one. And that'll be a 1st down. Louisville again going to save their timeouts. 1:22 to go. Davis. Pressure incomplete. Wilkins, a good job in coverage against Cedric Vaughn. Caught up. Very nicely done there. 2nd and 10. Davis going to throw here. Deep. Incomplete. Edwards doing a good job of knocking that one down. 3rd down. Going to go empty backfield with McCloskey on his right. Davis looking that way. Caught DeAndre Little, his first catch. And that gets him to within the 10. No timeouts being used here by either team. Minute and ticking to go. 1st and goal for San Antonio. Can they find the end zone again in this championship game? Not quite, as that was Jordan Buford Jr. getting a hand on that one. 2nd down and goal. Davis, end zone. How is that not intercepted? Tell me how. That was right in Sean Penley's hands, bro. 3rd down. Michael Bruno in motion. Davis looking. He'll go down. It's a sack for Thurston again. As San Antonio burns the timeout, they'll kick it here. Fannin Steele from 31, just about. Kick is up. Kick is good. Louisville needs something in this half to stay in the game, really. Britton looking, has a man. It's Elijah Griffin. Need to get him more involved in the offense. Louisville takes their 2nd timeout. 21 yards for Griffin on that connection from Britton. Britton again looking to Mayer. That is incomplete. Trotter in coverage that time. Britton only 3 of 8 in this 1st half. There he goes again, incomplete. Third down and 10, 22 seconds to go. Britton struggling to find his rhythm here. They'll hand it off to Wallace. And I don't know why you would do that. Just run it out. You don't need to be... What? Huh? Why? You don't need to be punting. You don't need to risk giving them the ball back. It's almost like they were trying to hurry up and punt the thing. Oh! Now they're going to go a Hail Mary and... Yeah, okay. It's an incomplete pass, but still. 13-0. It's been all San Antonio in the first half, but as they say, Louisville's a second half team. They managed to score 26 on Virginia Beach in the second half of the conference championship, so anything can happen. Oh, and they also held Virginia Beach to no points. It was 10-10 at half, and Louisville outscored Virginia Beach 26-0 in that second half, leading to a 36-10 victory. The second half is where history is made, and it begins with a single back set. Gooden on the run, hitting to the outside, and that is good enough for the first as Jonte Harris finally drags him down. Bronson this time. Wilkins with the stop. Flag down. False start on Omar Sharif. Gonna back him up a bit. 2nd and 10. Davis to throw. Under pressure. Caught. Got it off to McCloskey. And he'll somersault his way toward a first down. He'll get the first down, as the referees were willing to give him the spot there. 1st and 10 at the 50. Bruno now in motion, right to left. Hand off, Gooden. And that'll be Rashad Elam on the stop. Haven't heard his name called until now. He's the premier defensive end in the league, or at least one of them. 23-year-old second-year player out of SMU. 2nd and 6. Bronson, ooh, a big hit there as Kenny Andrews lined him up. Loss of a few there, 3rd and 9.
Hike.
San Antonio to pass, Davis to the air, incomplete. Good coverage there by Buford, and that'll force a rare San Antonio punt. McQueen back out there. Buford to return it. And he will not get a chance to return this beauty of a punt. Oh my goodness. Wow. Zach McQueen drilling it inside the half-yard line. And why is Louisville passing here? Britton has some time. Gonna go deep, incomplete. He was trying to hit Wallace? Yeah, okay. Weird. 2nd down and 10. Mayer in short motion. Will hand it off. Wallace, no gain, but where do they spot it? Literally no change. And, man, Zach McQueen is the MVP of this drive. 3rd and 10. They need something. Britton did not pull an Orlovsky, but didn't get picked off either. We're good. They're going to punt. Roush going to have to squeeze it from his end zone here. He can't really get back much farther than that. It's about a 55-yard punt, and it's an 8-ish yard return or so. And this is already field goal range for Phantom-Steele, I would imagine. Would be about a 51-yarder from here, I would think. 1st and 10. Hand off to Gooden. Gonna try and get through that pile, but couldn't. Curtis Green in there for the stop, I believe. Saw him in the pile. 2nd and 9. Davis motioning his receiver, that being Boykin. He'll throw. He'll be scrambling out of the pocket, and he'll be sacked by Harris. Louisville getting the quarterback, but with guys not named Rashad Elam for a change. 2 sacks by Thurston, 1 by Paddock, and now Harris getting in on the sack parade. 3rd and 16. Davis, one-on-one, incomplete. I believe he was going for Boykin there and couldn't connect. And they'll try a long field goal here. This will be a 59-yarder from Pfannenstiel. It looks good. It is good. 59 yards for Pfannenstiel. It's still a 2-scored game, but man, that is impressive. 16-0. Louisville starting out with Wallace in motion. 4 pass catchers to the right side. They will be sacked. DJ Black. Along with Rashad Elam, probably 2 of the 2 young premier defensive ends in the league, I would have to say. Griffin with a flag down. A hold on the defense. That'll bail him out at least for now. 5 yards, an automatic first. They'll take that. So nullify that reception. And Britton has a new set. Mayer in motion. Handoff weak side to Wallace. It's a good gain on first. Good for 6. Four minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Rhett Mayer in motion. Britton to throw, heads up. It's a sack for Michael Wells. That brings him back to the 22. And now it'll force Louisville to go to the air, perhaps. Yes, Britton deep, incomplete, knocked away at the last second. I believe that was Trotter, number 10 in coverage. It was. And it will force Michael Roush to punt it again. Barrett. Davis lost the football, and who's got it? It's going to be Randy Wilkins, and they'll take this back to the house. Touchdown! And that is exactly what Louisville needed to get on the board, a defensive score. Interesting decision to take the point after here, although they do have a lot of game left. It is 16-7 now, after that momentum shifter. I'll have to check after the game who forced that fumble. But Randy Wilkins gets himself in the end zone to put Louisville on the board. Davis sending Banks in motion. This will be a mismatch with him and Harris. They'll go right side in the flat to Gooden. That's good for 4. Second down and 6. Toss to Gooden. Oh, he keeps churning those legs and has 13 in the first. Perhaps gained about 3 or 4 more yards because of that extra effort there. First down, Bronson with the run. Flag false start on Swafford. That's the center. Perhaps did one of those head bobs. 2nd and 12 after the penalty. Man in motion is Banks. Davis to throw under some pressure. He'll have to throw it away. And that is a key stop for Louisville's defense, as that'll bring up a 3rd and long for San Antonio, meaning they'll most likely attack the air here. They will. They'll go Hail Mary to Gooden. He got it. Nobody covering him. That's good for 23 and a first. Key defensive lapse there by Louisville. Not sure who was supposed to be covering him. Gooden. Stopped by Green after a few. Davis under pressure. Almost picked. That was Mobley careening in and almost getting a hand on that. 8 seconds to go, 3rd quarter. 3rd and 8 now for San Antonio. Could be the last play of the quarter coming up. Davis looking over the middle. It's caught. Cedric Vaughn. Key first down there. And that will end the 3rd quarter. One more quarter, at least, left in this NAGA season. A Jugan Bowl title on the line here between San Antonio and Louisville. Gooden on the run. Wilkins on the stop. Good for 3. Good 19 for 122 today on the ground. Gooden this time not as much success as Wilkins is there for the stop. Remember, he had that fumble recovery for a touchdown earlier. And again, it's a 3rd down for San Antonio. They have converted a lot already today. Bruno in motion. They'll hand it to Bronson. Bronson lost it. It's picked up by Sean Pendley. And that is huge. That is the 2nd fumble by San Antonio. And Louisville catches a break. They get the ball immediately. Britton looking to go deep in the first play. It's Brett Mayer again. And the tight end has himself a 24-yard snag. 2 for 55 on 3 targets for Brett Mayer today. Man in motion was Griffin, but it'll be encroachment anyway, so they'll nullify that. Push him up 5. And that'll move him to the 46. Go! Handoff. Wallace right up the middle. And that might be good enough. No, it'll be about a half-yard short. Go! Wallace has enough for the first. Jarvis Malone now back in the game. Member Jesse Lane went down with an injury earlier in this game and will not return. So we'll see how Malone does here. Britton will go to the air, though, first. He'll scramble out of the pocket. Look out, as Alonzo Douglas will stop him after a gain of 4. Second down and 6. They'll hand it off. Wallace, nice block by Chris Murray. Although not much other than that. 3rd and 4 now. In field goal range, definitely for Dutcher. Britton to throw. Almost picked. That was Matt Newcomb. He was trying to go to the backup tight end, but he almost overthrew him. And good thing it didn't end up costing him. Dutcher from 51. This kick is good. So it's still anybody's game as Devin Baskerville goes down. That's their starting center. But he will be back. Dutcher to boot it deep. Boykin will not touch that. Touchback. 16-10 our score. This is the closest this game has been aside from a tie. Davis deep to McCloskey. That's his number one tight end there, and slowly evolving into one of his favorite targets. Of course, you do have Boykin and Banks, but McCloskey definitely underutilized at that tight end spot. Gooden on the run. Trey Edwards on that stop, as they are just over midfield at the 49. Davis play action, sacked. That time it is Curtis Green, who seems to have been everywhere on the defensive side for Louisville. 3rd down and 13. Big chance for Louisville D to come up big. That is not going to happen. It's Isaiah Tucker, the San Antonio kid. Played his college ball not too far from here at UTSA. And I'm sure that brings a lot of joy to team owner Cole as Isaiah Tucker cashes in as he goes deep again. It's Banks inside the 5. A huge last couple of plays for San Antonio as they have all the momentum right now. Davis looking to add to their slim lead. Gonna find the end zone with this one. It's picked off by Curtis Green. Oh, no way. Curtis Green with perhaps the most clutch defensive play of the entire year. Britton has to escape danger. He'll go down for the safety. It's Percy Bowen. This is chaos. Are you kidding? Just when I thought Louisville had a chance, I mean, they still do. But, wow. Wow! This is why I tuned into the Jugan Bowl, folks. Absolute chaos. Gooden on that run. As no way! No way, that is huge. Darius Mobley is out for the game. No way. Oh, Gooden fumbled it again. There is no way, dude. That's the 3rd San Antonio fumble and the 2nd one by Gooden. Oh my gosh. McCloskey able to hold on to that one as Bronson just manhandles Trey Edwards. Okay. Oh man, Louisville running out of time. They do have all 3 of their timeouts though. Gooden in the backfield. Likely getting this. He will. Gooden stopped after a gain of 8. Louisville not using their timeouts here. Interesting decision. They probably, keyword probably, will get the ball back. Bronson here, stopped, and 2-minute warning really comes in clutch there for Louisville as they do not have to use a timeout. 3rd and 2, they'll toss it to Gooden. He has a wide open lane. And now you got to start burning them. They do, as Curtis Swafford not expected to return. First down, Gooden on the run. And that will be a Louisville timeout, their second. But Fannin Steele well within range to put the icing on the cake. Good left side. He's got the first down and a whole lot more. And that'll be the last timeout used. And that, my friends, will be it. San Antonio in victory formation. But folks, this game could have been a lot closer. If Isaiah Tucker, believe it or not, if Isaiah Tucker did not catch that ball, encroachment there on Paddock, not that it matters, but if Isaiah Tucker did not catch that ball on that third down play for San Antonio at what, like 4:30 to go in the game or whatever that was, San Antonio may have not won this game. That right there was the play of the game. And, yeah, that pick by Curtis Green got my hopes up, but man, what a game. What a season. San Antonio are champions again for the second time in history, but man, Louisville, they were good, man. They were really good. Holding San Antonio to 18 points. Bravo to Louisville, man. I mean, yes, Gooden went off. We knew that, though. Percy Bone with 2 sacks and that safety. Oh! Jake Britton. Oh! Yeah, he is not suited for prime time ball, if you will. Yeah, that's actually awful. You know, it took me until the second half to realize, man, this guy ain't throwing a lot of passes. Because he's not. I mean, they didn't really have the ball all that much, to be quite frank. 14 carries for Wallace. Brett Maher was their leading receiver. That is hilarious. Elijah Griffin, 1 catch. Kevon Taylor, no targets at all. Curtis Green, yeah, he kind of was everywhere. Oh, who forced that fumble? Oh, Buford forced 2. And Thurston, okay. Thurston was probably the Wilkins one. That was my guess. And, yeah, Ryan Davis, pretty good. Much better than Britton. Devon Bronson kind of, stunk, though. Isaiah Tucker, just insane. And that is the final stats for the season. Team stats, yeah, see, lopsided. They only had 98 total yards. There were 11 total sacks in the game, 4 turnovers total, 3 of them by San Antonio. And that'll do it. Thank you so much again to everybody who's been supporting the channel. Thank you again to Ian Cole for their help, and thank you to all our team owners who have stuck with us throughout the year. Remember, we are expanding to 32 teams in Season 5. I don't actually have a start date for it yet. But join our Discord. That is where we have all our information. And I will keep you guys posted throughout the offseason, free agency, draft, and all of that good stuff. But I gotta head out. It has been Commissioner Pasta on behalf of Read Option and Mr. Cole Troll. We bid you so long in season number 4. San Antonio champions again by the final score of 18-10. Take care, everyone. Have a great weekend and a great summer.